As the days go by, Zack Snyder's Justice League hype train is getting greater and greater. Excitement amongst the fans is propelling every single time Zack Snyder posts something. And yesterday on Vero, he did just that again. Now, of course, he's working on the movie and he has said that it's 99% done, ready for its March release. We don't know a date yet, and I'm sure the March date's going to stick, even though Godzilla v Kong is going to be on March 26th, a date that we thought the Snyder Cut would come out, but we'll know fairly shortly when exactly that is. But this image here, of course, at work, doing a visual effects, sound mixing, getting all that stuff done for us to enjoy the movie, and a pretty cool image was on the big screen there, and I'd love to watch the movie on that big screen. You can see the aspect ratio there also, which will be the aspect ratio of the entire movie. And Zack just simply said this sounds insane. So he's doing the mixing, maybe testing the score over some scenes, the dubbing of dialogue and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, the image there, as you can see, guys, I'll get into it in a second. But yeah, we're so close to the movie at this stage, and marketing is going to start pretty soon. We're in the middle of January right now, coming into February, trailer, poster, all that kind of stuff, interviews with the cast, interviews with Zack. Zack said he'd come on to a lot of the other streams that he's already been on. So it's going to be cool, and I can't wait for it. And HBO Max are supposed to do a fan-driven marketing campaign, which also will be awesome. What will that entail? I'm sure prizes for people. Maybe, I don't know, it's just going to be cool to see what exactly it's going to be, but it's going to be for the fans, with the fans, because we're the ones that made this happen, but hopefully more people get to see the movie. So this image here, right, so property of Warner Max. Now, this is about an hour and 15 minutes into the movie, and maybe even 2 hours and 15 minutes into the movie, but it looks like an Atlantean, doesn't it? With the suit and all that kind of stuff. People thought, is that William Dafoe's Fulco? Because we know that he looks different in this movie, but I think he's supposed to have lawn hair in this movie, actually. But there's Steppenwolf holding the helmet of that soldier. I'm getting a closer look at it right here. But yeah, so Steppenwolf looks cool. We know that he's going to be completely different, redesigned than the 2017 movie. His suit will be able to make spikes come out of it. Spiky fucker, as Zack Snyder called him. But yeah, his suit seems to be developed and made of some kind of, I don't know, alien thing. And I'm sure his suit and his armor will develop over time. But there's an interesting Instagram post that I want to go back to about this scene right here. And this was from Maldivian Superman on Instagram. He asked the person that put up this photo, he goes, what happened in those scenes? And Erol responded, it was too violent, so they couldn't. Now, Erol must be one of these stunt guys that's in this photo. And if you look at the third guy in the Atlantean armor in this scene, it looks like the guy that was in the photo with Steppenwolf that Zack Snyder just shared. And those four guys in the background, I'm going to take a wild guess and say those are parademons that have accompanied Steppenwolf on his mission to Atlantis to get the mother box, and these four guys are Atlantean soldiers. Maybe Fulco is in this scene also, maybe not. But Zack Snyder did say that Steppenwolf would be hacking people in half. So I'm going to take a wild guess here, guys. If this guy said it was too violent so they couldn't, I'm guessing Steppenwolf brutally slaughters these guys, brutally murders these guys in this scene. And I wouldn't bet against it if Steppenwolf just gets up here and stands straight on the guy's head and crushes him, because this is Zack Snyder we're talking about. Steppenwolf, Darkseid, D-Side, they want to rule Earth. They want to come here to rule it. They're not going to come here and be nice guys about it like Thanos was in a way, They're going to come here and they want everything. So they're going to do it no matter what, in any way that they can. If that means killing people, if that means being brutal. And it makes sense if they are that way, if they are brutal, if they are trying to kill people. That makes sense, guys, if they want to take over Earth. They're not going to be nice about it. So in this scene here, I'm guessing Steppenwolf hacks a few of them in half, cuts off a few heads maybe, crushes their head. But it's going to be pretty interesting when we do get to see it in full flow. We've seen so much stuff in the Snyder Cut at this stage, we forgot about that scene or that Instagram from that guy that said it was too violent. So that's interesting. I can't wait to see that. So it just shows us again, guys, how many people were cut out of the movie and how much was cut out of the movie and what we haven't even seen yet. But Zack Snyder here shows us reserved for post-production, Zack Snyder mixing. So that's all the sound mixing, so he's hard at work on it. Also, guys, on the social media accounts for the Snyder Cut movie, Facebook has changed the name to Zack Snyder's Justice League. So it looks like the full title of the movie will be Zack Snyder's Justice League, and it will be a full 4-hour movie. Was speculation that it would be called the Snyder Cut or Director's Cut, but the right name and the name that Zack wanted was Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I'm glad it's that because it's completely different from the 2017 film. Also on Twitter at Snyder Cut, Going to go give them a follow, maybe to stay up to date with all the information that's going to come out in the next few weeks. They also changed it to Zack Snyder's Justice League. But guys, full flow, it's starting to ease up. You know, I can't wait for this now, or starting to rev up, I should say, for the marketing, for getting this hype for this movie, and we'll get to see more and more of what's coming in March, and I can't wait. Guys, what do you think of the Steppenwolf image? What do you think is the design? What do you think that scene is with the Atlanteans? What happens? What do you think? Are you excited? I know you're excited. I'm excited as well. But guys, like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day. And Zack Snyder's Justice League is coming very, very soon.